Hi everyone, I'm Noit Page and I want to play with some distress ink today. I've got them. I usually forget that I have them, and I decided to mostly work with the distress ink today. Either you don't have to, I will give you options if you don't have them. And I've got here some browns. I've got ground espresso, walnut stain, vintage photo. I've got some, I don't know if I will use everything, spiced marmalade, evergreen bow, aged mahogany, crushed olive, and fossilized amber. So I want to play. Now I want to start my page with a little bit of color. I want to stamp a lot and create a background. So before I'm starting to stamp, I just want to add some color to my page, and I'm going to start with the darker brown just for the edges. Now you can use this kind of makeup brush, you can use this kind of makeup sponge. These are great because they are round, then when you are going on the page it's softer. And of course you can use the daubers, the Tim Holtz daubers, whatever you like. So I'm going to start with the darker brown just for the edges. Now I'm working in my sketchbook, so this is sketch paper, very simple, and it just as is. I haven't gessoed it, and it's also not white, it's like cream color. So but I still want to add a little bit color to the background before I start stamping. If I will see later on that it needs more, then I will add. Right now I just want to add a little bit. And as you can see, I'm going inside with hardly a color on my sponge. Now I'm taking the vintage photo, and with the brush very gently, I don't know if you can see it, but I am adding a little bit of color, and I'm doing it quite randomly on the page. I want it very subtle right now, and we'll see as it comes along. So I'm switching to this yellow fossilized amber, and again very gently adding in several places. Work with what you like. It doesn't have to be this kind of a brush or a sponge. Whatever works for you. Okay, and now I just want a little bit of this. Let's see. I'm trying to be gentle about it, so it will all be just a hint in the background. Okay, I'm leaving it be. Now I want to start stamping, and I'm really in the mood for a steampunk, so I just gathered all kinds of stamps I have of gears, cogs, and all kinds of stuff. I've got all kinds of gears and cogs, and watches also work. And this one, I don't even know what it is. This is a stamp set from Stamperia. So I'm just going to play. Now I want to start building my background. So what I'm going to do is start with the lighter color, and I'm going to use the lighter color, which is the fossilized amber, with this stamp. This is a more solid and large shape, so I want to go from light to dark, and also just a hint in the background. I don't want something large as this to overwhelm my page or take more from the rest. So you build it gradually. And I'm putting it quite randomly, and I'm not even pressing it too much, so I get more of a ghost of a print than a complete print. So here we go. I like to have several that are going off the edges. It's more interesting to me this way, like so. Maybe I will go in later on. So I've got this. Now I want, I'm going for the crushed olive, and let's see what I'm going to use. Oh, another thing, I've got this kind of stencil that I figured maybe I will use, and I'm going to use it like this. I'm going to smudge with the ink pad on top like this, and I'm going to take a bottle with a spray bottle with water, and I'm going for mist, not something that will spray too much. And I'm going to do it a little bit to the side. I don't want it on my all the water on my page, so I'm going okay, so I sprayed it, and what I'm going to do is flip it over and press it down. Yeah, and I still got more ink here. That's what great with the distress ink. They are reactive with water, so you can really play with it. So now I don't have a distinct shape, but it doesn't matter. It just added to the rest, to the building of the background. And I want a little bit more, so I'm going to do it again. Spray it to the side. I don't want water here because it's water reactive. And flipping it over, pressing it down, so the paper will absorb the ink with the water, like so. And let's see, what do I want to play with more? I've got this stamp. Most of the stamps are either from the cheap store or AliExpress. I don't really remember anymore where I've got them. I think I've got, now I'm reaching for another ink pad. This is Memento Olive Grove. I'm using it because I like the color, and it will go with the rest of what I've done here. And again, I'm just stamping randomly. It doesn't have to be straight, it doesn't have to be anything. It's just building a background and lots of details. And even when you don't have a lot of ink, you can keep on stamping, and you get ghost print that will just help build again the background, the details in the background. So now I want let's see, let's take some of this. I had a general idea of doing some steampunk. More than that, I'm just playing. So let's see, I want more of this crushed olive, so I'm going to go with this, and let's stamp it here, and here, And again, I'm keeping stamping with less ink on it, so I get ghost prints. Okay, what do I want now? Let's see, what else can I add here? More cogs, more, I don't know. Let's go with this. I think I'm gonna use the vintage photo. Just like this. I'm not pressing it, I'm putting it lightly. And again, randomly on the page. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Okay, so now I want something. I want, where is it? Here it is. This is the Stamperia stamp, and now I want to be a little bit adventurous, and I'm going with this aged mahogany, and I'm just putting on part of the stamp and the spiced marmalade on part of the stamp, and again crushed olive on part of the stamp. So I've got 3 colors on this stamp, and I'm going to again spray it with this with the water to the side gently, so it would be just a mist, and stamping it. Now I do put some pressure because I've got water and I want them to really take. And I'm also going to spray on top of it because I want it a little bit, I don't want a crisp print, I want it to spread. This is up to you what you like. And I'm just now cleaning and absorbing the excess water, and I'm going to do it again, the same thing, 3 colors on the same stamp. Spraying it, and it's going here. And again, spraying it, letting it, and I think I'll spray a little bit the rest of what I've done. As I said, it's water reactive, so it goes a little bit like watercolors. Again, I want another like this, so I will have 3 on my page. Okay, where do I put the 3rd one? I think I'll put it here. Yeah, and once again spraying. Now I think I want more of this cog, whatever. What color do I add now? I really like this. So this aged mahogany, so I'm thinking again, let's be brave, and I'm gonna spray it also. I think it brightens the whole page, so that's what I'm going for. I'm adding this, and I still got ink and a little bit of a moisture on my stamp, so what the heck. Let's get crazy. Okay, I really like it, and I am thinking of adding just a little bit more of this. I really like this color. What do I add? What else? Let's see. I'm really having fun. Okay, so this, and I'm going to add another color. Let's add another color, and once again spraying it gently. Yeah, and so basically I started very gently and very lightly with the colors, and now I am adding and adding more because I really like how vibrant it is. Oh yeah. What else? Let's go with this. I haven't used it in the background, so let's do this. Again, spraying. Oh yeah. So I'm going to continue just stamping away more and more. I'm really loving this, building this background just by using stamps and color. Okay, yeah, so I really like it, but now I want more of this color, but in smaller doses on my page. So I need to find something a little bit smaller, like maybe a clock. Let's use something, yeah, like this. So once again, spraying, same thing all over again. You are probably getting bored. Yeah, here it is. So I'm going to continue spreading this around, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I kept on stamping. I really like what's going on, but I still feel I need more here in the middle. So I'm going to take this stamp again. It's really a stamp that fits for a background, and again just using, I think, 2 different colors on the same stamp, and just putting it down gently. I don't want it too much. The middle of the page needs to be lighter. That's what I think. So again, just dabbing, and let's take this color. I'm just playing. Let's see. Gently. Now, not so gently because I don't have enough ink on my stamp, so I can do it a little bit more aggressively on the page. And okay, now it's taking shape. I really like it. Okay, so I think my page is ready for my focal point, which is this lovely air balloon, and I think it's going here, so I just need to glue this down. I think a glue stick will be enough. It's quite a thin, this paper. I bought it from a place. They have also a website. It's from Budapest. It's called Bomo Art, B-O-M-O Art, and no, I don't feel there is enough glue. They have the most lovely papers I've seen. I hope I'm putting it straight, and I don't know, the glue stick does not agree with this, so I'm going to lift it before it's stuck crookedly, and I'm just going for, let's try some medium, and I'll try to be gentle about it. I don't mind wrinkles, I just want it to be in place. Let's see, I want it like, yeah, here. So let's start here. Also going on top. Trying to be gentle. Okay, so I'm going to continue gluing this down, and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back, and this is glued down. I also glued this word that was from the same paper. I fussy cut the image, and I want some letters in the back, and I'm going to put this, try and add the words, but again into the background, not something. I'm gonna try it with this, and we'll see what happens. Wonder, yeah. So I've got letters, and it's in the back. It doesn't steal away from the rest of the page. I'm going to also do the same thing with this cover. Yeah, and just now I want to do the same thing, but now I want it to be a little bit more in the foreground, so the word soar. So I'm going to use this color with the brush, and this time I want it to be just a little bit more noticeable on the page. Let's see. Yay! Okay, now I'm happy, and I think I'm just gonna add I'm a little bit confused. Let's take, I want more of these letters in the back. I really think they are adding to the whole, so I'm doing the same thing here with Discover, very gently. And where is this? Just, let's see, one more. It really doesn't matter, I think. It's more of like the stamping, adding visual texture in the back. Here we go, and just one more, and I think I'm finished. Now I'm happy. That's it. The page, I think, is finished. I only think I need to darken the edges. So I'm taking the darkest brown, the ground espresso, and I'm just gonna go over the edges like so, and I'm not gentle about it. I'm going in. I want to frame my page. It needs to be darker than what I've started with. Oops. Okay. I think I'm done. And I'm really liking it, really. Okay, it was so nice playing with the distress inks. Probably do it again. I just need to remember I've got them. So this is it. That's my page. I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see all the details. Here we go. And I'm really liking the smudged ones with water, but if you don't like it, you can do the same thing without spraying with water and smudging the stamping. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.